Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you my Blu-ray collection from a particular great period of films, which is the 1980s. So without further ado, this film I do believe came out in 1981. And I do believe recently the guy who directed this, which is John Carpenter, just recent, couple of days ago, I think, had his star on a Hollywood Walk of Fame, I think it is, and the guy who inducted him is Kurt Russell. But this is Escape from New York. What a great film. Like I said, the director was John Carpenter. But what a great cast. You got the likes of Donald Pleasance, I do believe. So yeah, so that's from 1981. And Lee Van Cleef, I think his name is. And what a film this is. I know my good friend Mr. Powell, which is Jamie Powell, summed it up beautifully on his pickups and posts. He said this is a masterpiece. That it is. It is The Elephant Man from 1980. But what a brilliant cast. Sir Anthony Hopkins and John Hurt, and Anne Bancroft. And a bit of a classic action film for I'm going to say 86 or 85, but it's Rambo First Blood Part 2 with old Sylvester Stallone. But what a great sequel to the original film, which I think came out in 1982. But this is like I said in my last video, this is my favourite out of the original three films. And one of my favourite comedy films of the 80s from 1982, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, with a very young Sean Penn, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and the blink and you miss it Nicolas Cage. But I did not know this. Originally, it wasn't Nicolas Cage, it was Nicholas Coppola, because he was related, or is related to the brilliant director Francis Ford Coppola. But it's also got Phoebe Cates in that famous scene, and Judge Reinhold, I think it is. And I've just mentioned his name. I still have not watched this, but this is at the moment on HMV in the Arrow sale, as my good friend Big Paulie would say. And it is the 1982 classic The Thing with Kurt Russell, Keith David, I do believe his name is. But again, it's directed by the brilliant John Carpenter, and with Arrow titles, they're giving alternative. But if I do recall, This was the original VHS cover, I think. And you can't really tell, but that was the Arrow version. Oopsie daisies. Then I think this was 1988, but what a classic comedy again. Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter. And this is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. What a great comedy with historical values. But I think this might have been Keanu Reeves' his early films, unless it was Parenthood. But what a great film with a beautiful slipcover. And my good friend James Millership over Jim Jam Movies and TV, I definitely know this is one of his 2 favourite films. But this is The Never-Ending Story with Deep Roy, Noah Hathaway, and Barrett Oliver, I think his name was. But this was directed by Wolfgang Peterson. But what an amazing film. And again, the art cover is just a legendary from 1984. And from the legendary Tim Burton, it's Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton and Gina Davis. But what a great film this was. From about 1988, I think it was. And the last of the Arrow titles, which is Time Bandits, directed by Terry Gilliam, I think. But what a cast in this one as well. The late, great Shelley Duvall, is it? John Cleese, Michael Palin, the original James Bond himself, which is the late, great Sean Connery. But what a great film. Again, like The Thing, I have not watched it yet. I will watch it and I will give you my thoughts when I do. But what a great film from the year I was born in 1981. And 2 for the price of 1 in this, which I have on DVD, but it's Ghostbusters from 1984, and I think Ghostbusters 2 from about 1989. But this has got lots and lots and lots of extras, including Ghostbusters, the music video by Ray Parker Jr., I think it was. Plus it's got, like, a couple of years ago, an interview with Ivan Reitman, I think it is, and Dan Aykroyd. And a bit of a television show from I think it first aired in 83, but it's from, again, shout out to old Jim Jam Movies and TV. I definitely know he loves this company network, which is Terrorhawks, but this is volume 3. And like I said, Zelda used to scare me when I was a little kid. But the thing with network is you get the information of the TV shows and special features. And the last film, what I'm going to show you, I do remember seeing this in Merry Hill, but it's Who Framed Roger Rabbit with the amazing Christopher Lloyd as the villain, Bob Hoskins, Jessica Rabbit, and of course Roger Rabbit himself. Is this produced by... Yes, it's produced by Steven Spielberg, directed by Robert Zemeckis. So, they are some of my 1980s Blu-rays, individuals. I have box sets which I may do in a separate video. So, before I go, don't forget to like, please share and subscribe, and there will be some more videos coming up soon, and hopefully show you some of my 1980s DVDs, films and television shows. So thank you for watching the channel and have a great sunny day. So folks, wherever you are in the UK or America. So thank you for watching the channel, and goodbye folks, goodbye.